Alright guys, hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we are gonna be having a thorough look at the Unity 5 update, and I'm for sure gonna let you know what I think of the update itself. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get right into the video itself. So I guess I'm just gonna be starting with the good things, because good things make great starters, you know. And yeah, so the good things basically are is the update itself, because the update itself is pretty solid. Basically what they did is they made it in a way that low graphics mode does now equal more FPS. So people who previously struggled with FPS, they will certainly have a more enjoyable game now, which is good news, to be honest with you. And also the medium, high and ultra graphics mode have been adjusted as well, so that people with high end PCs can enjoy these more. So people with low end PCs profit, and people with high end PCs profit. So I guess that's a win-win. And for people who are looking for more FPS, the low graphics mode does really have more FPS now. I used to get like 80 to 100 FPS of recording usually, and now I'm getting 100 to 130. So the FPS increase is quite significant. I don't know how it feels for you, but for me it does feel quite significant. So the bad thing about the update, or about the update itself, because there's more things that I'm going to be talking about, are that there's a lot of small bugs, and it's not like it was something like game changing. Well, some things are, and there's really a lot of these small bugs, and it's stuff like falling through the floor in Frankfurt, and also like huge invisible walls around obstacles. Like you have to make these smaller and reduce them to as much as possible, because I was playing in Frankfurt, I was sniping with my Titan 20G, right? And someone was camping in this sniper spot in, I don't know which team it is, I think blue, like the one inside the building, not the one where you have like, you know, I think you know which one I mean. And I was in my team, and I was walking through the tunnel. I was walking through the tunnel below surface, and I went there 3 times, and I fell through the floor and commit suicide 3 times. After that, I managed to jump over the, you know, I guess I managed to jump over the like gap in the floor, and I went up and saw this guy up in the sniper spot, and I pulled out my sniper and I shot him in his head twice, but both of my bullets were blocked by the freaking invisible walls around the freaking window. Like, come on, his head was clearly visible, and then what happens, he obviously sees that I'm shooting at him, because you hear the sounds and stuff, and I was not standing in a very clever position, I gotta admit that. But I shot at his freaking head 3 times, and I would have hit his head if it wasn't protected by the invisible walls. And after that, what happens? He shoots me once and kills me. Like, first of all, the thing with the invisible walls shouldn't be there, right? Secondly, how can he shoot me when I can't shoot him? Like, he didn't move at all. He seriously didn't move. And he shot me, but I was unable to shoot him. Wow. Like, seriously, and I rage quit after that. I was absolutely done. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but it's not like... I probably exaggerated a little bit, but it was a very... well, yeah, you know, very livid imagination. Well, not imagination, but very livid explanation. So yeah, then like the reason why I'm overall like really disappointed by the update, and it's not because of these small bugs, right? These small bugs can happen. I'm not saying anything, but it's just a little bit annoying in my opinion. And if you have like the base of the game being annoying already, and then you have like these small annoying bugs on top, gosh, that's one hell of a combo, I can tell you. Sorry. Sorry, not gonna happen again. So yeah, the reason why I'm really disappointed because of this update is not because of the stuff that they updated, because the graphics and all that's really solid. But the reason why I'm disappointed is because of the stuff that they left out. So basically, we have a few problems in the game, right? And I'm gonna ask you guys, which problem for you needs to be patched in this game? Is it the graphics, or is it stuff like gun balancing and the spawn camping issue and team stacking issue? Which one is it? And which one is more serious? And I can already tell you, it's not the graphics. Because to be honest with you, this game could have the best graphics in the world, and it wouldn't have a lot higher player count because the game itself is not fun in its current state. Why is it not fun? Because we have unbalanced guns, we have a shit ton of overpowered guns everyone's using. Then in almost every game you join, you getting either spawn camped or you are spawn camping, which both is not fun, believe me. And it's seriously annoying, guys. I've been trying to record this footage for such a long time, and I just couldn't, because in every single game I joined, I was getting spawn camped, and there was literally no way to escape. Like, I couldn't even fight my way out. It was impossible. So yeah, the question is, and this question is directed to RGS. So if we have these really basic problems and the game is not fun at all, why the hell would you update the graphics? Because the graphics, that's a luxury problem, and a luxury problem that takes almost a year to update, then in comparison to a basic problem, and let's say gun balancing, that would take you to change a few numbers in your code. Why would you then preferably update the graphics? Like, why the hell wouldn't you update, or well, patch, or whatever you want to say that? Why wouldn't you patch these basic problems first? Why not? Like, seriously, I don't get it. Tell me, anyone, why the hell would you update the graphics first before you would fix the basic problems in this game? I have no idea. And I really don't see any reason why you should do that. Because in its current state, the game is not fun, and I'm not gonna play this game unless it's gonna be fun again. And you guys don't have to wonder about the decreasing player count when you're not patching the things that the community wants to be patched. And to be honest, what you guys need to do, you have to make the game fun again for the players and incentivizing to play. Because in its current state, am I incentivized to play RCF? No, not really. I know that when I'm gonna join any RCF match, I'm gonna be spawn camped. How fun is that, man? Wow. Whew. You must have some sort of spawn camping fetish when you decide to join an RCF match. Like, seriously. And the problem about spawn camping, it's not fun for either side, because with spawn protection being a thing, as a person who is camping at the opponent's spawn, you always have to take care of that, and it's not fun for either side. Like, seriously. And that's something that requires urgent repair. Now, how can you actually fix this problem of spawn camping and unbalanced guns and stuff? So basically, it's actually just one basic problem, right? It is just spawn camping itself. That's the problem we have in the game. But this problem is derived from a few other problems, and those are gun balancing. I guess that's really easy to patch. Nerf the Sega, increase its recoil by 100%, decrease its damage by 50%, and there you go, you have a balanced, fully automatic shotgun. Okay, that's how you do it. Not just like reduce the capacity from 10 to 8. I think they actually increased the capacity from 8 to 10. Gosh, they even buffed the Sega. It's disgusting, guys, and everyone knows how OP this gun is. and RCS doesn't do anything about it. And even though there's a lot of complaints, I mean, yeah, I could see them not doing anything about it if they had like a proper explanation to it, but not even that. A lot of people are complaining about the Sega, hey, nerf the Sega, but all they say is, no, we're not gonna nerf the Sega, but they don't give us any kind of explanation or why don't we nerf the Sega. I guess it would be understandable for me if they had a really good reason for not nerfing the Sega and then said, okay, we're not gonna nerf the Sega, deal with it. Right, I would be fine with that, but the game will be ruined forever because everyone's just using it and it's cancer, pure cancer. So yeah, that was kind of my Sega rant right there. So the rest, and the second main problem we have is the team stacking issue. Right, the team stacking issue. You know, it's funny. It's funny. Lots of the community are gonna say, no, there's no team stacking issue. We don't want to change this. Why don't they want to change this? Because they're the team stackers in this game. A lot of big clans, I don't want to say names, but I guess you all know what I mean by big clans, because there's not a lot of big clans in here. In this game. They hop on TeamSpeak or Discord together. They say, okay, next round we're all gonna join blue, and all the noobs, or we're gonna wait for all the noobs to join, and then we're gonna join the opposite team. What's gonna happen? All the noobs gonna join one team, and they are gonna be joining the other team. Then what happens next? The one team is gonna be a lot more powerful than the other one, and I know RGS attempted to fix this, so I guess, yeah, shout out to them or whatever. RGS tried to fix this, but in a very inefficient way. They reduced the amount of players that could be, or they reduced the player difference in teams from 3 to 2. But that's not significant at all. How would you actually effectively fight this team stacking mechanism? Don't let the players choose. Don't let the players choose. It makes everything worse. And why? Because of people hopping on TeamSpeak together and making up their good team, and the other team is not gonna have a chance. And that's really why I'm fed up with this entire team stacking bullshit, because it's always gonna be the players in the big clans abusing this system. And obviously I'm in a kind of big clan as well, but you know, I can openly say, you know, if you want to play together with your friends, alright, I can see it. But if you want to play together with your friends, then do it in a CVA. And that's what CVAs are made for, or were made for, right? And even if they would implement this, and I know that a lot of people are going to be complaining about, oh no, we want to choose our teams ourselves and we want to be playing together with our friends. Yes, I know you want to. That's what CVAs are for. And I can guarantee you, even if you have to play against your friends, it's still gonna be fun. Unless you only care about profile stats. Oh my gosh, your profile stats. Your win-loss ratio is gonna be ruined. Hell no. Hell no. Your win-loss ratio. God. Oh my god. Yeah. Your win-loss ratio is gonna be ruined. And even if so, there's still a 50% chance that you are gonna be playing with your friend together if there was something like some sort of algorithm that would kind of automatically balance teams. Let's say if you have a team that's like really superior to the other one, and that was like the standing was like 50 to 13, that they would move around like the top players from the winning team and stuff, so that teams would be balanced in terms of score. So that would be a great idea. Let me know if you think that that's a good idea as well. But I think it is, and I think they should really implement this, because I know other shooter games and in there it works perfectly fine, and no one's ever complaining about not being able to play with your friends, even though we even have CVA and private matches in here. So why do you even complain? Like, seriously. Yeah, whatever. Third thing is the spawn camping issue itself, and how can you fix that? Well, I can just make a good example at favela spawn, right? We all know the dreaded favela spawn in blue team. Obviously in red team it's almost as bad, but it's in blue team it's just like, oh my gosh. And seriously, the blue spawn in favela is made to be just completely shut down by the enemy. Why? Because it's in such a remote part of the map. First of all, well, not remote, I guess, because everyone's camping on there, but its location on the map is in such a bad strategical position. Once you walk out of the spawn, right, you're completely in the open, and everyone else can camp you down with Wiimote and their Segas and Hellraisers and whatever. You're completely exposed to everyone, and you do not have a chance to get out. Why don't you have a chance to get out? Because of Wiimote, because of its tactical location, I guess. And yeah, that's it. Because of players camping. Obviously, they're using their Wiimote feature, their beloved Wiimote feature. Gosh. Yeah, I'm really fed up with that Wiimote. You guys probably already know it, but yeah, whatever. So why don't I like Wiimote? It's pretty simple, because Wiimote is just such a great help to spawn camping. And the reason why is, let's say once again in blue spawn, you run out and you don't have a chance, because everyone who's in the spawn camping team. So I'm just gonna assume that the spawn camping team is the most skilled team, because they're spawn camping. Otherwise they wouldn't be spawn camping the other team down, right? And the most skilled team is even given more advantages by giving them Wiimote. Like, seriously, you can hide behind the wall. You see the opponent, but the opponent can't see you. All you need to do is camp behind the wall, wait until the opponent gets close. You pop out, shoot the guy with your Sega, and done. The other guy doesn't have a chance. Like, no chance whatsoever. And believe me, it makes the game boring, because everyone's just camping with Wiimote, which is shitty in my opinion. And it just makes the game extremely annoying, because nowadays everyone's just camping with Wiimote. It's gross. It's real gross. And I think I don't have anything against tactical use of Wiimote, but tactical use of Wiimote doesn't mean that you should just wait behind the corner for your enemy to come, pop your head out and shoot him with a Sega, or or abuse the spawn system in such a way with Wiimote that the others don't have a chance to get out. So how could this spawn camping issue could be fixed? First of all, you need to nerf or like remove Wiimote even. Like, seriously, I'm serious. And a lot of guys might be thinking, yeah, Wiimote is a unique feature to the game. I agree. But I've played a lot of shooter games before, and in none of these shooter games we have the kind of possibility to switch over to third person from first person. And in none of these shooter games, strangely, we have such a huge spawn camping problem. Now, how could that be? How the hell could that be? I have no idea, guys. You have to tell me that in games where we don't have Wiimote, we don't have such a huge problem with spawn camping. Is that coincidence? Probably yes or not. I don't know. You guys tell me. Is that coincidence? I don't think so. That's really, you gotta remove Wiimote, or at least nerf it so that you can maybe like restrict it so you can only use it 5 seconds. And why would the removal of Wiimote contribute to this problem getting better? Well, in its current state, everyone can just camp behind the wall safely, and that's the keyword, safely. Because the other person can't see you, can't shoot you, can't do anything against you. And without Wiimote, the person still needs to show up, you know? if you show up with V mode, you exactly know that the person is there and then you can shoot the person. But without V mode, you may show up and there's no one at all, and then you're exposed to the enemy all of the sudden, and it's the other way around. But with V mode, it's just completely safe for the camper, and it's just absolutely annoying for the person playing without, or with the person having the disadvantage. So that's kind of, you know, what the thought process is behind all those things. So this said, what could be changed as well about the spawn system? Well, I guess the thing that I would really like to see the most is having different spawn zones, because as I said, Favela Blue Spawn is just impossible to get out. Where do you want to get out? In its current state, like you can go to the right from Favela Spawn. People usually camp there behind the walls with Wii mode, so that's you dead. Then you can walk up to the main road. You're dead. You're certainly gonna be dead. 200% guaranteed. You're gonna be dead because everyone's just camping there behind walls, on the top buildings. And then you can also walk into the room of death, which, aka the right building. And I guess we all know that's not a good idea because everyone's just camping at the building, inside the building, above the building, next to the building, wherever you could imagine. That's like the hot spot when it comes to camping in this particular map. So that's not a good idea either. So where could you go? You could go down the stairs and walk all the way through the maze at the bottom of the map and then come back from behind. Well, alright, yeah, there's one possible way to escape, and if people are smart enough, they're gonna be camping down there as well, and you're not gonna have a chance either. So this is very limited, first of all, and secondly, it is very tedious that you have to go or have to walk like 1 or 2 minutes for a potential kill. No one's ever gonna do that, and it's not gonna be efficient enough to be used frequently. So Favela Blue Spawn is just fucked up. Kiev Blue Spawn is fucked up as well. Kiev Red Spawn is fucked up as well. Favela Red Spawn is partially fucked up as well. Just because it's too easy to camp or to spawn camp on these spots. Now, how could you fix it? Change the environment around the spawns. You could do that. Maybe introduce a multi-point spawn so that people don't spawn bogged up already, so that they spawn in like spread out and in multiple spawn zones, spread all over the map. So that would be an idea. And I would love to see that implemented in the game. So yeah, wow, we're already 23 minutes in. Hell is this video long. Well, whatever. I just guess I had to get rid of some things. Don't take this as like hate against the game, but it's just like serious criticism and some stuff that RCF should think about. Also, if you're still here after 23 minutes of a video, let me know down in the comment section below, and you can drop your vote on there. And let me know. I'm gonna be doing a Unity 5 trailer at 1000 subs. Now, what you can vote on is whether I should be making a parody or a serious trailer. So let me know down in the comment section below, and I'm gonna make sure to pick the one with more votes, because I'm actually pretty indifferent about what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.